Okay, just want to show you guys real quick. The car's getting ready to go to the dyno tomorrow. I'm going to have it towed there. That's the easiest way. So what I'm doing now is I'm pumping all the fuel, which has been in the car for 1 year. I'm pumping all that old fuel out. How am I doing that? I made this little contraption here. I took a medium gauge wire, attached these ends to it, plugged it to this is a 5 amp fuse. Yeah, 5 amp. And then I just left the two ends like that. I removed the fuel pump relay, which on my car, you know, again, this is a 2012 Grand Sport. Maybe it's different on your car, not sure. It's number 55, fuel pump, number 55. So number 55 sat over here, like that. I pulled it out. And what I'm doing is I'm jumping the relay. I'm bypassing the relay. So you got 4 pins. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. You're going to stick one end of the wire into the front passenger side. So one end of the wire goes to the front passenger side. The other end of the wire goes to the rear driver's side hole. So you're going diagonally. And I disconnected the fuel line from the back of the fuel rail, and I put it into some tanks. I drained out 10 gallons, and this is a 2-gallon tank, so I'm going to stop at 12 gallons. I know it had a full tank. It holds like 14, 15 gallons, so it's going to have like 2 or 3 gallons left, which is ideal. You don't want to run the tank dry. You could burn out the pump if it's not submerged in gas. So let me put the phone down and I'll show you how I'm doing this. And I don't recommend you guys doing this. Again, I'm not a trained mechanic. I'm just somebody who likes to tinker with his own cars in his garage. I'm not licensed anyway. This is probably not the best or the smartest way to do it. This is just the way I'm doing it. You know, the purpose of all of my videos, they're just for entertainment purposes. And I'm just documenting how I did my build, you know, and I've repeated many times, I'm not a mechanic. It's probably not the best or the right way. It's just the way that I do things. So let me get started and I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if you could hear that. So the fuel is draining into this tank, and that's how I have it set. You know, some people say they stick a paper clip or just stick a wire, but I added the fuse in case there's a problem, or God forbid, I put the wires in the wrong hole. I don't burn out the fuel tank or the wiring. So the first thing to go will be that fuse. And I went with a real light, with a weak fuse. You know, it's only 5 amp fuse. So if anything happens, that'll blow immediately and won't damage the fuel pump or the wiring in the car. And it goes pretty quick. That's how I drain the fuel from my C6 Corvette. And then I have some zip ties and some rags just holding it down so it doesn't pop up and splash all over the car. Alright guys, I'll be back.